Hello, this is Atif Mahmood, and in this video I am going to demonstrate how to set up network IP addressing scheme before you install the Active Directory, that your computer can communicate with the Active Directory. This is very important to set up, prepare and design a network scheme before you install the Active Directory in your computer. For this you will have to log into your Active Directory computer as an administrator, which you are going to install Active Directory on. Make sure, no matter if it's a child domain or is it a root domain, the main one, or is it a tree under a domain, this computer does not need to be on the domain. So before you do that, just go ahead and check the properties. Once you go to properties and change and see the computer name is Active Directory and it's not join on the domain, and it's on a normal workgroup because this computer does not need to be on the domain. We'll go ahead and take a look on the IP address right now. Go ahead, open the Chrome prompt and type the IP config to see what are the IP address right now. It's 169.254.11.2, so this IP address is right now provided by the Windows. Before we do anything, we'll go to Start, go to Control Panel, go to Network and Internet, and go to Network and Sharing Center and change adapter settings. Take properties for local area connection actually, properties, and you want to set IP address. There are different actually protocols. I would suggest you, if you are not going to do anything with the Internet Protocol version IP version 6, just uncheck it. But on the Internet Protocol version 4 TCP IP v4, that's where we need to do the setting. Go ahead, click properties, and you want to use the following scheme you have set up, that you want to set up on your computers and the Active Directory. This is scheme that will apply also for DNS, and you will also give them the same setting as your DNS, but depending on the network should be the same. So use the following IP address scheme. Suppose I will go and type 192.168.1110.2. that will be basically the domaining controller address, and subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0, and the default gate 192.168.110.0, or it could be actually 1. That is going to be the default gate. Remember that your DHCP needs a default gateway. When you install the DHCP, it will need a default gateway. On your other workstation there are couple software or a couple networking you want to do that will need the default gate. So make sure you know the default gate when you install the DHCP. And the preferred DNS, usually when you install the DNS, I would give it 192.168.110.2. that is my preferred DNS, and the other DNS I am going to give it, which is in the activity in our book, 127.0.0 and 0. Go ahead and then click OK, and it should change for you the network setting. Click close and go into your command prompt again, and make sure you see the IP address setting which you did. You see here the networking is trying to configure the IP address scheme which we just provided it, and once it does, go ahead, type ipconfig. There we go. Now we have a IP address for this workstation 192.168.112, and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.250, and default gateway is 192.168.110, and actually the 110 is going to be the network. And this completes demonstration for setting up network addressing scheme for your Active Directory. Thank you for watching this video.